Hello, 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 my friends. My name is Evelyn Joy, and welcome back to my channel. I'm a mama of 4. I'm a gardener when the weather's nice, and I'm stuck in quarantine. I need activities to do. I'm a mama of 4. I'm a homeschool mom. I teach online. I just got done teaching online. Also, I'm a YouTuber. Welcome to my channel. Anyway, this morning I spent 2 hours chit-chatting it up with my friend Cindy Bennett, and she taught me how to do what I'm about to teach you. And that is take all those plastic grocery bags. If you're like me, you've hoarded a bunch of them for no apparent reason. And hello, Mindy Danforth, welcome. And take these plastic bags, turn it into PLARN, which is plastic yarn, and then make crochet projects with it. I'm going to make a bag. Okay, how ironic is it if you take let's take 100 grocery bags, cut them up, turn them into PLARN, crochet with it, and then make one reusable bag for grocery shopping. That's actually what my plan is. So, yeah. Hey, it's a project. It's a way of getting rid of all these plastic bags without throwing them in a landfill. Okay. I just dropped these scissors. So anyway, I'm going to show you how to do it. So step 1. Take your plastic bag. Straighten it out. A lot of people do it on the table, but I have to hold it up to show you guys. Fold it in half, right? Fold it in half one more time. You're going to cut off the end of it right here. And that's trash, actually. So there is some trash that comes from this. But at least you're not throwing the whole bag away, right? So cut that off. Then you're going to cut off the handles and the top so that it's straight. That's going to be trash too. So this is the part you're going to use for your PLARN. You're going to cut strips, maybe 2 or 3 inches wide. Try to make them around the same size. I mean, if you wanted to be technical, you could measure, but I don't want to be technical and I don't want to measure, so there's that. So what you get is you get loops. Here's a loop. And other people cut way more perfect than me, but really it doesn't end up mattering that much. What have I done? A little bit of the base ended up on this piece. Let me trim that off. If you have uneven pieces, you're welcome to trim it. So you loop them together. Look at that. That's a little bit uneven. A little bit uneven. Let me fix that. Okay. So you loop them together like this. Okay. And then you ball it up like this. And you turn it into a little ball of PLARN, with which you begin to crochet yourself a nice little reusable bag. Yeah. Mindy Danforth said, LOL, it would be much more sturdy than the original bags, right? And you have this cool bag that you can say you made it, rather than what I have, which is a kitchen cabinet full of grocery bags. Once that kitchen cabinet got full, I started throwing them away whenever I got them, right? So I don't like the wastefulness of plastic bags, but I like the convenience of plastic bags. So I'm turning my plastic bags into something. This is the kind of project my mother would have loved to do. I think she may have even done it. I don't know. My mom didn't crochet. She was a knitter. But she definitely liked the idea of turning plastic bags into, people make mats for the homeless to sleep on, or I like the idea. I saw a girl in high school had a purse that was made out of plastic bags. She had all different colors. I'm just using the ones that I have, but if you have like blue bags, yellow bags, all different color bags, if I shopped at Dollar General more often, I would have yellow bags, right? That would be a lot of fun. But the grocery stores I go to just have white. So you can do these in any color, but I think this is awesome. Since winter is coming, we're still in quarantine here for the most part. And I need a winter project because my garden, you know, is not going to be a thing in the winter time. So here we are with our new quarantine project. And this empties out a little cabinet of mine that I can put some pots and pans and things in there and take up less counter space, which is always nice, right? Put my crock pot in that little cabinet that was full of plastic bags before. Also, when I was getting out my plastic bags today, I found some napkins, like birthday napkins, you know, with balloons on it and some birthday hats. So, hey, I'm going to add that to my birthday supply stuff. And yeah. So I just got finished teaching Spanish to some 10 to 14-year-olds. And we had so much fun. So the one comment I keep getting lately from, so what I do, so my OutSchool classes, let's talk OutSchool while I'm crocheting here. This is, the plastic yarn is called PLARN, by the way, from the people that use this tactic. So today is my first day doing this. I did it for 2 hours this morning, chit-chatting it up with Cindy Bennett. So check out Cindy Bennett on YouTube. You can do www.youtube.com/CindyBennett13. The 13 is because she has 13 kids. Can you believe that? She's amazing. Anyway, so I set up my Spanish classes. I have 2 different kinds of Spanish classes that I teach on OutSchool. One of them is for 4 to 8-year-olds, and it's called Spanish Fun for Little Ones. And the other class is called Beginner Spanish Conversation. No, Spanish Conversations for Beginners. And that is for ages 10 to 14. And so I set my classes up for $5 each class, but it's 5 classes long. So I don't get any complaints for the price. Everybody loves my classes, but the complaint I've been getting is, oh my goodness, the 5 weeks is up. I thought it was like a semester long. I wish it was longer. My kid loves your class. Can we take more classes? Same time, continue with the class. We enjoy, you know, having classmates that we get to know. And so I'm going to start, now that I've kind of, you know, built up some following on OutSchool and stuff, I'm going to start doing classes that last 10 weeks. I'm keeping the price at $5 because I want to be accessible to families that are more low income, right? I could easily set my price at $10, and maybe I would in the future when I have more of a following, but I like being accessible to lower income families. So, and so I set my classes to have 6 students in them. And when they fill up all the way, I change the setting to have a maximum of 7 students in them. So if I teach 6 students for 30 minutes, I make $21. But if I teach 7, I make a little bit more. So once the classes fill up at 6, then I change the settings and change it to maximum of 7 so that one more student can sign up if they want to. But it's nice because it's awesome. Anyway, so what I do is I share my screen and I have a Google Doc. Now, Google Doc is awesome because you can make a document and then you can share the link with the parents. You have to change the settings so that anyone with the link can view it, right? So we make the Google Doc during the class. So we'll be talking about what's your favorite animal, what activities do you like to do. So we're getting to know each other. You know, I'll have them help me pick out the clip art. Okay, we're having a birthday party. We're learning vocabulary about birthday. Which cake do you guys want? Which decorations do you want? So we have a lot of fun in class because it's, you know, one of them's called Spanish Fun for Little Ones. One of them's called, you know, Spanish Conversations for Beginners, right? So we have a lot of fun learning Spanish, and we review. So I always share the document with the parents afterwards, and we review, right? Oh, look, I'm running out of PLARN. It's a good thing I've got some more over here, right? So, yeah, I'm probably going to make some more PLARN while we're talking. So right now, my 3 big kids are watching TV and eating some snacks, and my baby is taking a nap. He just had some milk and he's down for a nap. I just taught a class, just finished it, and now I'm gonna make some more PLARN. So yeah, I'm turning all my plastic bags into a bigger bag, and I can use it as a diaper bag. I can use it for whatever I want to. So anyway, I'm doing the loop and connecting it here. It almost looks like toilet paper, to be honest, sometimes. So here we are, another. Oh, that's the trash. I should put that in my trash bag. Oh, golly. Oh, golly. Well, goodness. One moment. Blended right in with the flooring. I didn't see it right away. We'll turn this into my trash bag. Here we are. So yeah. Love this technique. It's awesome. Have you ever worked with PLARN before, Mindy? So Cindy, Bennett, and I got to chatting this morning. We talked about how I met my husband. We had a lovely chit chat. We talked about PLARN, plastic yarn. So funny. I like it because you're not putting plastic bags in a landfill. And Lord knows I put enough disposable diapers in the landfill. You know, I don't need to put all these plastic bags in there too. So it's nice because it's freeing up a cabinet space for me. I love the idea and the concept of reusing things, like reduce, reuse, recycle, right? I just need to do more of it. So it's also really cool because you're not buying yarn. You're making your own yarn from products that you already have on hand. So essentially, this is free, right? Sure seems like it to me. So got those pieces on there. Now I'm going to continue crocheting because I've got some PLARN to use. So how are you guys doing today? Nope, you've never worked with PLARN before. This is my first time working with it, but I did, like I said, I think in high school I saw some people with some PLARN bags, and then in college after college, I saw a high school girl with a PLARN bag. So this is something that it's cool. I can learn how to make it, and then I can, when my kids are a little bit older, I can teach them how to make it. They can make like Christmas gifts for people out of this. Seriously, who doesn't want a PLARN grocery bag? This year for Christmas, I already ordered for my mother-in-law. I ordered her a reusable bag, a grocery bag, because I know she'll use it. She likes practical gifts, and I like personalized gifts, so I make her personalized practical gifts, right? So I ordered from the Walgreens website, which there's always, if you order gifts that have pictures, anyway, I ordered her a picture of her grandkids, all four of my kids, on a reusable cloth bag that she can take to the grocery store, which she does. And I need to more often. Yesterday, I actually paid for some paper bags at Aldi because usually I get a box when I'm there, but there weren't any available this time. So I should plan ahead and bring my cloth bags with me. I do have cloth bags. All right, so talk to me. I've got 3 people here watching. And I just decided to work on my PLARN project. I thought, why not share this idea? Because we're all stuck. You know, we all have to stay home for the most part. I just go to the grocery store and church. And I took my kids to the Children's Museum. And occasionally we go to the park. That's my life, guys. Pretty much I live my life at home now. I'm a homebody now. But I also went to a baby shower at a friend's church for my best friend. So yeah. Oh, I also have a video that we made. My kids and I, we made 3 Operation Christmas Child shoe boxes. And those are due on Sunday. So I should put them in the trunk of my car so that I don't get to church and forget about it. I'll probably put them in the trunk right after this video. But yeah, my kids and I made 3 Operation Christmas Child Christmas boxes, and we'll probably make like personalized ornaments to give as gifts to people. I just really like personalized gifts and personalized ornaments, especially. I'm running out of PLARN. I'm gonna have to cut some more. As soon as I hear my baby cry or my kids start to fight or something, I'm gonna have to skedaddle. But it's nice to have a moment to myself. I try to do things like this that make me a more patient mom, because I feel like when I get space and breaks from my kids, I'm more patient, less agitated. Everybody has to understand their own, needs as far as what helps you be more patient with your family members, right? Especially when we are here in quarantine and we don't do that much outside. We are stuck with each other. It's nice to have a little break in my office, just me. So other people, they fold theirs more neatly than me, so it turns out more perfect. But have I ever mentioned that I'm not a perfectionist at all? I'm not. I cut off the bottom and the top. And put that part in the trash. So there is some trash from this, but it's less trash than would be, right? Okay. And I trim it. Yeah, it was fun being a guest on Cindy's channel this morning. And we basically hung out, she's on a different, I'm in the middle of the US, she's on the coast. We're far away from each other. We're even in different time zones, but we can hang out thanks to YouTube and the interwebs, right? Thank you, internet. We can hang out with friends without having to take a plane ride, right? Now is not the safest time to take a plane ride anyway. Unfortunately, 2020, am I right? Whoops! My fan is on, so it made a little piece fall down. Whoops, I cut my finger. Be careful not to cut your finger. This is a Dollar Tree bag. Seems thinner than the grocery store bag. Probably because it's cheaper stuff there. I am not complaining. I don't mind. But when I worked at a grocery store, I definitely realized the quantity of plastic bags they go through every day. And it was disturbing to me how much waste there is in just one grocery store in just one day as far as plastic bags, and how avoidable that is. So I do think that reusable bags is a good idea. And even when you think about the factories and what it takes to make plastic, it seems kind of like, why is plastic bags a thing? Why is that even a thing? When did that become a thing? It sounds like a bad idea. So I like the cloth idea. I like the boxes, but obviously I'm a guilty user of plastic bags, right? But we all can improve on something in our lives. I really have been watching a lot of videos lately about people talking about big weight loss that they went through, and just making healthier eating changes. And then I'm sitting there like with a cookie, like, let me take notes, right? Shows how committed I am. I need to join a gym, lose some weight. Stop making excuses. Stop procrastinating on weight loss. It's one of those things that's been on the back burner that I keep thinking about. Like, I need to start losing some of this weight. You know what I mean? I'm sure y'all can relate. You know, you got to take care of yourself if you want to live a long life. So I'm included in that. Food is not my friend, even though I think it is. Food and I need to have a breakup, basically. Not totally, but maybe junk food and I need to take a break. I have been eating a lot of salads lately. You should be proud of me. Also ate some cookies and some pizza. It's all about balance, right? I don't know if I have found the balance yet. But yeah. All right. Making some PLARN. Making some PLARN. Plastic yarn. So I'm looping it in. I wish I had different colored bags. That would be fun, but I'll take what I have. Oops, I got the top of the bag right there. So yeah, I used to work at the grocery store stacker starting at age 15. Then at 16, I became a cashier. And then I worked there even on the weekends in college until I was like 19 or 20, until I was like 20. So I spent quite a few years working at grocery stores. I worked at one grocery store that was walking distance from my house. I worked there with my brother and with my mom. Then I worked at a different one during college, and I didn't have a car in college. I got rides from people, and I just worked there on weekends. And during college, also in high school, I did a lot of babysitting. Sold a little bit of Avon, but not very much. But yeah, in college, I washed dishes in the cafeteria and sorted mail in the mailroom. And the mailroom job, well, actually, the cafeteria job, I also, I served food as well. And I prepared and served food and washed dishes at my cafeteria job. And then the mailroom job was also the bookstore job. So it was like 2 in 1. It was a small college. So I sorted mail, but I also, made coffee. It was like a little coffee shop. Made coffee, sold things in the little bookstore. Most of the students bought their books online, so it was sort of like a, coffee shop hangout spot. And it was right there with the mailroom. So then I also babysat for a family with 4 kids when I was in college, and I babysat for them like maybe 1 or 2 times a week. And other families sometimes, college classmates or whatever would hire me. This one, I'm going to tie it together. Would hire me to babysit for them, so I would do that. I volunteered. I was a AWANA teacher in college. And I volunteered in the nursery. I taught after-school Bible clubs at the public elementary school nearby. So, good times, good times. I was a camp counselor in the summers, so I was able to make money, have somewhere to live that I didn't have to pay for, and have free food. So it was like everything I made, I didn't have to pay for cost of living during the summer. So everything I made went to my college tuition. So that was awesome. I was a camp counselor 2 summers. Well, when I was in high school, I was dining room staff at a camp for 2 summers, Salvation Army camp. And then at a Bible camp, I was a camp counselor for 2 summers in Wisconsin, up north. That was good times, good times. Making some PLARN. My husband just got home. I heard him. We're going to have lunch in a minute. I'm just working on my project for a minute. Yep, yep, yep. So thanks for coming along for this little ride here. Oops. Sometimes this will happen that you do this and you have to undo it a little bit and fix it a little bit. There we go. You have to have it like this when you do it. You know? It helps not to be a perfectionist sometimes with projects like this because you do it faster. Right? Because if I was a perfectionist, I would be like, oh no, the lines aren't straight. It's not perfect. I need to fix it. Cindy said, hey, great job. Thank you. Oh, Cindy, let me show you this. This is what I got so far. Pretty cool, huh? So this is, I decided I'm going to make a bag as my first thing that I make. I'm going to make like a diaper bag. So, because my diaper bag that I have, the zipper broke on it. So this one's not going to have a zipper either, so. Oh, well. Okay, let me just doing the loop-de-loop over here. We'll open it. Yeah, Cindy is here in the chat box. We did our video together this morning. I already shouted out your channel. Check out Cindy Bennett. Check out our collab this morning on her channel. And yeah, we had a lovely time chit-chatting about everything, life in general. What have you guys learned? Okay, so I've got 3 people watching. Feel free to give me a thumbs up if you want to. I mean, if you want to. You don't have to, but if you want to. Okay, so tell me something that you learned in 2020. What's something you learned? I learned how to garden. I learned how to finger knit from Cindy Bennett. I learned how to teach Spanish online. I learned how to become monetized on YouTube. That's more like an accomplishment. I got monetized on YouTube. I haven't gotten my first check from them yet because I haven't made much yet. But, and I'm not sure. I need to look into if I have everything set up right. Oh, well. I'm not super concerned about it. But, yeah. YouTube, this is the year that I paid off my student loan and my mortgage. So it's been a good year for us. That's actually a secret. So only people listening at this point in my boring video know. But we're having a good year in that way. We covered lots of ground this morning. Yep. I would make nice long handles. Yeah, on the like a strap, right? To go over. Yep, that's what I'm thinking. Like the handle would probably be like this, like, or maybe longer. I don't know. Making my PLARN, making my PLARN. PLARN is plastic yarn. Isn't that fun to say? PLARN. Everybody say it with me. PLARN. So in my online classes, I spend a lot of the time being goofy, making some jokes with my students, making them smile in quarantine. I think pretty much all my students are homeschool kids at this point in 2020. All my outschool students are pretty much homeschool students from what I've gathered from talking to them. All right, cool. So here's my PLARN. Here's my project. Let me continue. If my husband calls me down or if my baby cries, I'm going to have to skedaddle, but I'm just enjoying a moment's breather. I have my next Spanish class in 2 hours. Yep. So I had one at noon and I had one at 3. Right now where I am, it's 1 o'clock. Yeah. You said you paid off your mortgage. Yes, and my student loan. Both were not too much. So yeah. We are blessed. So now, next step is, now that we fully own our home, the next step is fixing it up. So we're going to have 4 windows replaced because our house is really like, our house is from like the 1930s. It was built. And our windows are the original windows that were in this house, which are like paper thin. So 2 of the windows are broken in my kids' room. It's not their fault. I accidentally broke one with my elbow when putting laundry away when it was cold outside. It's just like they're super paper. And the other one my kids broke just leaning on it on the bunk bed. So anyway, we've had like wood in our windows, like wood and plastic in our windows for like forever, and blankets over our windows. So I'm getting those 2 windows replaced, and then the 2 in our bedroom, just because our windows being so thin, it makes it so that all the cold air comes in the wintertime and all the hot air in the summer. So this will help with the electric bill and the heating bill, right? And it'll help us feel warmer in the winter in our rooms. I put blankets over the windows, but still that cold air comes in the sides, and it's nice to have thicker windows. You said I learned on how to crochet and finger knit. I'm packing while listening. So I'm the queen of decluttering and downsizing this year. Oh, that's awesome. Yes. We got rid of a broken down couch. We got rid of 13 bags of clothes. But we need to do more. There's so much more. Yeah, decluttering is a thing. So I've been working on stuff. We're working on, eventually, in not too long, we want to move our girls upstairs, because upstairs we have a bunk bed for them. Right now, my 3 kids are sharing a room because it's on the ground floor, but up here where this small room where my office is, the other room is big and it has bunk bed in it, and it has, I need to move all the girls' clothes upstairs. I need to go through their clothes, and anything that's too small, donate it or give it away. And also want to put a lot of their toys in the attic. There's we have way too much. But I built a shelf, a toy shelf, and kind of reorganized a bunch of stuff. By built, I mean not built, but I bought, I assembled one. I used a drill. I followed instructions. So yeah, feel free to give a thumbs up. Oh, I've got 2 thumbs up. Thank you very much. I'm assuming that's Cindy and Mindy. I just realized that you guys have rhyming names. That would make a good names for twin girls, Cindy and Mindy. I have friends that are twins that are Mindy and Mandy. But that's Mindy with an E. But they're actually Mindy Rose and Mandy Elizabeth, and they decided to go by their middle names. So they go by Rose and Liz. College buds. So I think I'm going to use this PLARN, and then I'm going to go downstairs and make lunch for my family. Well, I probably should go in a minute and make lunch. I cooked twice yesterday. So what I did was I made a video of it. I really liked it. I made soup with noodles and chicken in it, but it had so much noodles and chicken in it that it kind of turned into a pasta. And today I got my Pampered Chef garlic crusher, and I'm going to put some of that garlic that I crushed into that pasta I made yesterday and warm it up. So the kids didn't like it yesterday, but maybe they'll like it with some garlic in it. I don't know. So yesterday I went grocery shopping at Aldi, and I always get a pizza. It's like a pre-made pizza. It's not a frozen pizza. I don't like frozen pizzas anymore. I'm spoiled by the pre-made pizzas that are way better quality. But yeah. So just forewarning, there's talk of maybe November, there might be truckers going on strike. November, 29th. So I don't know if that's true, but I got a little extra toilet paper, a little extra groceries just in case that happens. Other people are saying it might not be true, so I'm not sure. I don't know if there's a strike going on or not, but y'all know 2020, anything could happen. We've survived most of 2020. That's an accomplishment, right? That is good. So yeah, this is fun. So I'm glad that I found the crochet hook that's big enough that it works for this. So the crochet hook I'm using is an N15 10 millimeter. So you could use this size or bigger. I saw the ladies on the video Cindy sent me. They were using the bigger plastic one, which you can definitely use for sure. So yeah. So I have a different kind of bag from Aldi that's thicker, and I have a bunch of them. And the colors are actually nice on them. But I think for these ones, this thicker one, I'm going to need to buy a bigger crochet hook for these. But I just realized the colors would be really nice, wouldn't they? But it's thicker, so I feel like it would make a better quality thing, right? I don't know. But it might be a little bit harder to work with, you know. So the bigger crochet hook will probably be necessary for that project. It's so cool how this turns out, you know. I can make a bunch of bags into a little bit of yarn, into a big old project. It's pretty cool, right? I see. Anyway, I'm gonna have to get going in just a second. It's 1:12. How about 1:15? I'm gonna go. So a friend in college taught me how to crochet, and her room was filled with like crocheted stuffed animals. Oh, I should show you. So this is, I made these. This is Joseph, Mary, baby Jesus. I crocheted these. I've crocheted them over time. Christmases. This is a little shepherd. This is has a yogurt cup in it. This is a angel. Last year I made this one. My husband made fun of me for it. He said it looks like a pig, but this is supposed to be a donkey. This is some hay, and this is the stable. So that, hello, Kelly, welcome. I'm just finishing up this live, but yeah. So these are some of my crochet manger scene, and I make more characters for my crochet manger scene every year. I need to make some wise men. I probably should make some sheep for it. I tend to put some stuffed animal sheep in there. So yeah, it's kind of like an ongoing project every year that I add to my crochet manger scene. So yeah, welcome, Kelly. So Kelly, what I'm doing is I'm cutting up plastic bags, looping them together, making PLARN, and then crocheting it. I'm making a bag. So I'm taking hundreds of plastic bags and turning them into one reusable bag. Hey, whatever keeps you busy and makes you happy in quarantine, you do you, right? Right? I will do this. I mean, I can't garden right now. Although I do still have a few plants that are going strong, even though we had one snowfall. Oh, you like the manger scene? Thank you. I should show you guys more projects that I've crocheted. Got them around the house. I love homemade gifts, so I'll probably get creative and make some things for people, for my family, for Christmas. I was thinking of like sewing some doll clothes for my daughters because they have dolls. I was thinking of making them doll clothes. don't know. That'd be kind of a cool gift, right? Crochet them like some scarves or something. They don't really wear scarves though. Crochet them some hats. They already have hats. I don't know. I'm thinking about it. Crochet some toys. They already have toys. I don't know. My kids have everything, right? Make some more Manger Scene stuff. Oh, might crochet some ornaments. Maybe I'll figure out how to crochet some ornaments. Oh, I could get like styrofoam balls and crochet around it, and like then I would have like a crochet ornament. That'd be interesting. That's a smart idea. The thoughts in my mind are ticking. The thoughts in my mind are ticking. What am I talking about? I don't know. I'm crazy. All right. All right. I'm finishing this up. I think I'm gonna have to go. G-O. I spell everything with my kids now. They'll be like, "Mommy, can I have a popsicle?" And I'll be like, Y-E-S. What's that spell? Yes. Or like, it's time to G-O. Let's go. Because all my kids know how to spell now. Even Joshy the other day was like, B-I-R-T-H-D-A-Y, birthday. And he didn't even have birthday in front of him. He memorized it from the sign that's been on our wall for way too long. Anyway. Thank you guys for coming to my live and check out. And I hope you have a lovely day. Bye.